Good morning, America. It is Saturday, and can we get a round of applause? We made it. Welcome to the Red Hot Mess Conference, episode 10. That's right, we hit double digits. Usually, a series like this gets canceled after the pilot, or the star gets committed to a mental institution. Oh wait, that was me. But I'm back, and we are stronger than ever. I'm your host, Lionel Caros. Folks, I started this week thinking nothing happened. But then I looked at the pile and realized the circus didn't take a break. The clowns just changed makeup. We have hostage situations, frequent flyer hypocrisies, and a Pikachu that thinks it's a gangster. Let's pop the confetti and dive into the dysfunction. Our top story this morning: blink twice if you need help. First up, let's go to the new Faithful Word location where Pastor Aaron Thompson preached a sermon on Traitors. Now, usually a sermon is delivered with passion, but Aaron looked like he was reading a proof of life script. He stood there, stiff as a board, with a smile that says, "I am doing this at gunpoint." It was the exact same energy he had during his interview with Stephen about spousal coercion. You know, the look of a man who knows that if he stumbles over a word, he's getting sent to the basement with the cockroaches, Aaron. Blink twice if you need us to send a rescue team or just a sandwich that isn't made by Shelley. Turning now to the travel desk, let's check in on Zsuzsanna Anderson, fresh off her trip to Disneyland, which again is supposed to be the devil's headquarters according to her husband's theology. Zsuzsanna is back to bragging. She posted that she has flown with United Airlines so much this year that she has reached gold status and got upgraded to first class. Excuse me, isn't this the same woman who claimed to have a debilitating fear of airplanes? The woman who had a complete breakdown a decade ago and needed medical intervention for it. It turns out that fear evaporates the moment you get extra leg room and a hot towel. She also posted photos of her daughter. We've censored her face for her privacy, who is sporting the same forced smile as Aaron Thompson. Some are saying this little girl is becoming the pet of the family. This looks like classic division and isolation tactics. You single one kid out, shower them with trips, and alienate the others. What message does that send to the siblings? We'll find out when she turns 18 and writes the sequel to Man of God. Meanwhile, in the Fruit of Stephen department, let's check on John Anderson. John, the son of the man of God, posted a photo of himself in a club. He is throwing up the middle finger. He is trying to look hard. He is trying to look gangster. And he is wearing a Pikachu hoodie, John. Nothing says, "I am a threat to society," quite like wearing a yellow electric mouse on your head. This is what happens when you raise a child in a pressure cooker. Eventually, the lid blows off and out pops a confused young man sending unsolicited photos to strangers while cosplaying as a Pokemon. Let's pull the next file from the dumpster fire, the Projection Project. Back at headquarters, Faithful Word Baptist Church is once again trying to label everyone who leaves as a feminist. They posted a list of reasons why ex-members are feminist. Reason number 1, because we preach against marital coercion. They call it something else, but we keep it YouTube friendly. Reason number 3, because we teach that men cannot enforce any rules in the home, Stephen. You are a man who wears a maid outfit. You are a man whose wife controls the finances. You are a man who has been estranged by all 4 of his adult children. You are projecting so hard you could act as the IMAX screen for the next Star Wars movie. You claim ex-members say men can't enforce rules. No, we just say men shouldn't be tyrants. There is a difference, even if you can't see it from the basement. Keeping the carnival ride moving, sandwich theology. Speaking of men, let's go to Pastor Honey Badger. Shelley, he posted a rant about froward people. He claims that people who leave become froward and disagree with everything. But look at how he writes it. He puts the word men in quotation marks, Jonathan. You are judging our masculinity? Buddy, go back to the kitchen. You have sandwiches to make in modern English. Shelley basically said, people who leave stop agreeing with our insanity, and that hurts my feelings. That was our weekly dose of sandwich theology. Next on the roster of ridicule, welcome to the circus, Dylan. For our 10th episode, we have a new challenger entering the ring. Dylan Oz, a man usually too boring to mock, finally decided to step up. He posted a sermon titled Marital Fraud, doubling down on the cult's obsession with coercion. Congratulations, Dylan. You followed the script, you promoted the abuse, you finally earned your spot on the parody channel. I hope the 23 likes were worth it. In other breaking dysfunction, the Holding It In conference. In a bold move, the NIFB has announced an anti-Israel conference. It is scheduled for May 2026. That is optimistic, folks. Bold of them to assume the movement will still exist next year. Who knows which of the speakers on that poster will be called a traitor and excommunicated by then. My money is on all of them. Also, Stephen used that picture again. You know, the one where he looks like he is desperately holding in a fart. Stephen, please, just let it go like you let go of your sanity. And finally, entering the chat, a wild NPC appears. A random character has entered the chat. Matthew, Stucky, who is he? I don't know, does he matter? According to him, nothing matters. He posted a long rant defending Stephen against the upcoming Man of God documentary. He claims Paul Wittenberger wasn't really a friend to the kids, and then he keeps using the word irrelevant over and over again. He claims the allegations are irrelevant. He claims the abuse is irrelevant. Matthew, you keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. The only thing irrelevant here is your defense of a man whose own children are making a movie to expose him. The Kool-Aid levels are radioactive with this one, folks. In closing. Folks, this has been episode 10 of the Red Hot Mess Conference. We learned that Pikachu is gangster. We learned that fear of flying is cured by first-class upgrades. And we learned that even after 10 episodes, the hypocrisy is an endless, renewable resource. I'm Lionel Caro's 10 episodes down, and the straitjacket still doesn't fit. They tried to cancel the show. They tried to commit the host, but we just hit double digits. We aren't going anywhere. Good morning, America.